Okay, welcome to this overview of using Replit for um, my SaaS development. So this is just one of the many insights that I had when I was using this. So right now, what I was trying to do was the agent had created subscription tiers, and I was having a problem whereby it was duplicating the efforts. So it was adding four subscriptions. So what I was telling it here was, um, right now I can, see two subscriptions um, instead of four after it had fixed it. So it's one of the very interesting thing that you can just simply have a conversation with the agent while you are simply doing it. So also, the next instruction I was given here was I wanted to have two subscription tiers instead of four. And what I was telling it now is that a user can have only a maximum of two blog entries, while a subscription is unlimited. So it takes in that instruction, and it's essentially going through that, and then it's implementing it. So what it does is that it picks up the instructions, and now it's doing, it's adding a limitation on the number of tiers, on the number of blog entries that a subscriber can have. So this is like in the middle of my work. I decided to do this after I had reached out to Replit product management. So right now it's going through that, and it would you don't need to really tell it where everything is. It would search. So right now it's searched for blog creation and subscription code. It found it, and then it will also find whatever issues that it sees, and then it would then go ahead and refactor the code. It would tell you what it's doing. It will tell you um, if there are any errors, and it will fix it automatically. You really do not need to know how to explicitly code to use this. My background is I'm a senior software engineer, so I know what it's doing. But it's good to be able to test out this. So what I'm doing right now is once it finishes writing the code, it deploys it to a local static, well, a temporal URL where you can actually test the code. So this is me testing the code, making sure it works. What the app does is I essentially connect it to my Blue Sky account, and I generate blog entries from the Blue Sky account with the aim of ensuring that I can generate, using AI. So it's also connected to my Open AI. The beauty about this is I just told it what I wanted it to do, and it did it. I didn't really explicitly, say I wanted it in this particular infrastructure, or I wanted this particular. So as you can see, this is an error when I try to do that. So what I do when I get an error is I actually copy everything sometimes, and I just essentially just tell the agent, hey, this is the error I found. Could you fix that? So this is me telling it, oh, it crashed with the following error. And I essentially just drop that in our communication chat, and it would pick that up, and it would go around looking for where that error is. I explicitly again do not know where that error is from, but the agent knows, and it picks up the instructions, it thinks it through, and then it goes ahead to say, hey, okay, I'll fix the error in the book generator. So the original idea of this was to generate books from tweets. It's eventually transformed into blog entries, but that's where you see the reference to books, the chirp books in there. So right now it's fixing that error. It found that error, and it's saying, hey, you know, can you now try creating a third blog entry? So I've given it a limitation that I want only two. For the free version of this tool, I want to be able to create only two entries, and that's what I'm testing right now. So let's see what it does. Again, you put in all the Blue Sky credentials. This is entering the credentials. Oops, that's the wrong credential. And we just get the right credential again from here, put it back in here, and then connect to the blue sky. And then one more time, try to generate a blog from that. Give it a name, third, my name, and then try to generate. And then, it crashes and says error generating blog. So that's correct. That's what I wanted to do. But I still wanted to do something extra. So I said yes. I do get the message that I can now I cannot create more than that, but I need to let the user know what you can do as a result. So I'm asking it, could we also let the user know they would have to sign up for a tier? So this is me just explaining to it that, hey, I just don't want the user to know that that's all I can do. So I'm telling them to error message and present them the option to subscribe immediately. So I send that instructions to the agent. It picks that up. It goes through my instructions. Again, I did not write one line of code of this, and then it would, try to modify the book component generator to show the subscription image. Again, it goes through all the code. It's editing the code and processing the code. Yep, and that's one of the neat things I like about the Replit agent, is that it's explicitly able to recognize what my instructions are and to be able to just carry that out immediately. And because I know how to write code, I know exactly the behavior of what I expect it to do, and I'm able to quickly capitalize. So it provides me a very good, efficient way of writing code quickly. This was done over a weekend, so this started on Saturday. It's Monday today. And the whole point was to see how quickly I could generate a brand new product from scratch, from conception to implementation. So trying to generate a blog entry to see what it does. I still cannot, but I'm not getting that prompt. So that's one of the things that I feel could be improved, because every single time you give the agent a request is 25 cents. For this project, I went through my $25 quota. So right now I have to simply go back. And so this back and forth with the agent cost about about 75 cents to get this right. So I think this was the last try where, it doesn't, I'm telling you, it doesn't provide the option to upgrade, but just, lets the user know that you cannot create. So again, sending that to the agent. Every single request to the agent is 25 cents. And it's the most expensive option. If you're going to use the assistant options, it's 10 cents. You can easily run up a bill very quickly, but the advantage of this is that you get to push out code quickly and push out ideas quickly. So again, I essentially gave it new instructions to fix the pricing. I need to be able to see it come up with, hey, these are the price points that you have. Yep, so this was the final instructions before I ended up the video. So it now asks me to create to try and create a third entry as well. So this is me trying to create a third entry. One more time. And we're going through the motion of logging in again. Cancel that. Add my Blue Sky account. And then try to create a third one. So right now we click on that, click on this, and then we'll enter third, enter my name, and then click that. So now it comes up with an upgrade. So that's the beauty about this, that you're able to complete that in this time. Thank you very much for watching this, and I'll speak to you again. Many thanks.